some disco duck. Gonna figure out how this car jumped the ravine or whatever.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Is that fast? That seems fast. Is that fast? I don't know.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack. The panel served as a takeoff ramp. The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it. The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal. Still speeding,
Oh,
the
hey,
vehicle
guy.
made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
What was the model of this fan vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Why the Capri 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage.
Why the name?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
What now?
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure.
Shit.
The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Any theories about what happened here?
Looks like someone was in a real hurry. That's slow. Some top shelf shenanigans. I want to meet the driver and shake his hand.
What kind of car do you think it was?
I think it was a Capri 40.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have some ideas who it might have been.
Oh,
That'd be someone really cool and courageous. It was someone dangerous. Perhaps this is somehow connected to the murder. Actually, never mind. What? I don't know. What do we think, Chad? Probably had to be someone really cool and courageous. I'd imagine.
I suppose that narrows it down somewhat. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
We should bring this driver to justice.
If we must.
I'm not expecting him to get far with this, the lieutenant consoles himself.
All right. So it's not Wednesday. Also, why the fuck is it so difficult for me to find a fucking map of this place? Oh, what's this? Damage has been caused by an earthquake. Maybe a sea monster did this plaza? Maybe. What are you guys doing?
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
Okay.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
Okay.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Rambutan, 15 months, 15 men on a dead man chest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Drinking the devil had none for the rest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Thank you, Rambutan, for the 15 and for the shanty. All right.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
All right, I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Okay, I just need a 4 or higher. Did I fail? That seems like a fail.
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's breast.
Are you fucking kidding me? This fucking game fucks me so hard. God damn it.
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
I thought something way more spectacular would happen.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
That's just how Johnny Ballgame is. Extraordinary.
Right. Was the demonstration it? Or do you still need something from us, officer?
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Renee, I found your guard booth.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
This one's so much better when you succeed the check. Oh well, no backsies and all. Thanks, Fitzpleasure. Thanks for telling me how fucking shitty that was. I appreciate it. Hey, I got a nice paper cut. You want to put some lemon juice on it, you fucking chode?
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Good job.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
You must have seen something at him, or your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Why are you on leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday.
Ah.
There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Everard gets it. Big guys looking after the small and everyone working together. I love it. Such dependency only weakens a man further. Do or die. There is no middle ground. Renee is but one man. We need a program to get all the elderly back in the job market. Keep folks motivated. Renee should rent out his services, invest the profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. Wage work is a dead end. Absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too. Proudly hold out the tear bag. I gotta do that one.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is
Oh.
Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Got experience, okay. Got it, thanks.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Do you know anything about the man hanging in the back of the Whirling Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
Well, you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term.
Oh.
I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
So what about policewomen?
I'm confident
Or
they are
policewomen.
indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative
Oh,
duties.
shit! Not to mention keeping the station tidy and the men fed and happy.
No man can afford to turn his eyes to the horizon if his rear isn't secured. If the women folk take care of that, then men can tackle the bigger issues.
Yep, great minds think alike, Renee. You really seem to have it all figured out. I guess it might not be as black and white, but disagreeing makes me uncomfortable. You know, I'm getting second thoughts about this. All right, I'll let you guys choose this one. Do we keep going with the ruse, or do we just tell them off? All right, great minds think alike, Renee. You and I really seem to have it all figured out.
The RCM doesn't discriminate. Women are held to the same standards as men, and as reflected in the quarterly statistics, are equally effective in their jobs. Unlike men, they also have to deal with the very same mentality you two are displaying right now. If it weren't for this, they would outperform us.
I'm glad at least some people keep a level head in these turbulent times.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was it made by sea monster rising from the depths? Oh. Does that have anything to do with all these bullet holes I've been seeing around?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like.
Ah,
They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
did you use fire against them? Artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Why they shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. To soften the commies up first.
Beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
I may be wrong, but I think that at the end of the game, Zeke won't be happy about this Chad choosing the outcome. I'm not worried about it.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the Coalition?
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
Is that why everything's so bombed out?
Damn right, son. They
Ah.
laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the Coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
This is how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for hard-working class takeover. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Coalition seems quite capable. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think, I just do. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Well, foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake my damn head.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains,
Boiling cats.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
How does Philip III factor in all this?
It doesn't. That was 100 years ago.
Oh,
Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
right. I knew that. Who was Frisell?
Damn Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
You mentioned Guillaume?
A true king in both blood and mind, led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Wait, Joyce said William ran, and his nephew, Frizzle, was shot in his place.
Commies didn't drive Guillaume out. He left when things got bad and left Frisell to take the hit.
This is communard propaganda.
Oh,
Guillaume would never do something like that. He is Le Lion.
There is not a shadow of doubt in his mind that this is the truth.
what exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king.
Suzerain.
Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
I saw the statue of Philippe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. That's what the country needs. Or seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. I'm not sure how I feel about that. All right, we'll let you guys have this one. Leader should take care of his people before himself. Powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. Not sure how I feel. Leader should take care of his people before himself.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform.
Eri, the awesome one! Thank you for the 28 months. Welcome back. What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so
Purple?
much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
You know what's worse than ants in your pants? Your uncle. Ha ha ha. Uncle's in your pants, right? Thank you, Jay Lang, for 300 bits. And the disco duck. All right. How could you find the responsibility when... Okay.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum.
That sounds right.
Revershal's finest years.
Of course, clarity of vision, awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
I agree. I need to find some of that and sniff it.
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Poopy Wolfie, thank you for the 4 months. Pyro held it on. Connects me to higher realms, drink alcohol to go to heaven. Such responsibility require a boost every now and then. Iris sometimes needs it too. Seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. Thanks for filling up. I have okay. Polyhalidol helps me connect to higher realms.
Please, officer, don't encourage him. Do spare us the cocaine fairy tales. The RCM isn't interested in them.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
Let's talk about something else. Okay. So, 6. I need an 8 or higher. All right. You guys feel like giving me a bonus in motorics? That'd be great if you did. Give me that bonus in motorics, and yeah, we'll rock this shit. We'll rock this white check into oblivion. Hey, thanks, guys. All right. 7 or better.
As Rene turns from you to his partner and back,
My
the
God.
medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Well, look at the cross.
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle.
Look at the sun.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below.
The medals, did you get them
For bravery.
That's what I was gonna say, bravery. Not for killing babies, not for raping women or... All right. Hey, I'll let you guys decide if we say something just fucking terrible. Okay. That's what I was gonna say, bravery.
I'm sure, but I know this uniform's reputation. You are also wondering if I got this for raping women or killing babies.
That's the only time I didn't go with chat. I knew you guys were gonna pick it, so that's why I gave the option. But I know the uniform's reputation. You were also wondering if I got these for killing women or raping women or killing babies. Go ahead. Now I will go with your choice. No, I really wasn't just asking. So did you? I don't know the reputation of anything. Don't even recognize the war. Sounds controversial. Let's talk about something else. So did you?
Honor is everything to me.
Whoa. Sounds like you're about to open the gates of conversation. This man will literally talk your ear off if you let him wander off to memory lane.
What did you get the medals for?
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shot themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Saved a princeling?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious.
So hang on, you skipped over that one, but you were more than happy to let us shoot a little girl. I didn't think that was going to actually happen. I thought something would intervene when I tried to shoot a child. I was wrong. I missed.
King Frisel thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
He really despises
Asininity, what a great word.
Fellow.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched
Too
us
late.
against the partisans in Couronne. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Must have been a bloodbath. Oh, here you go. We'll let you guys get this one. Must have been a bloodbath. Pretty damn clever indeed. Bastards. Shake your head slowly. Speaking of that, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a health. And maybe a morale. So I have them both at max. Must have been a bloodbath.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw.
Oh shit.
Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such retellings. This might yield something useful.
Okay, then what did you do? Then what did
I
you
grabbed
do?
my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
The bane of horses.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The Dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
That's no dink, that's a fighter. I give up. Can't imagine living without my jaw. Touch your jaw. This would never happen to Johnny Lawjaw. My jaw is tight. I've been through worse. This would never happen to Johnny Lawjaw. My jaw's tight.
Right. So I grabbed the prick and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the joyless freak convinced Frisel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood, piss and shit.
Ah,
He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Why do you despise Drisson so much?
Because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no business leading men or even being on the battlefield. All he was related. That's it. Royal blood alone doesn't make army commanders. He was a stupid kid, only interested in horses.
What up, McGaming L?
And man-loving.
Or MC Gaming L?
782 Royal Carabiniers are dead because of his incompetence.
Whoa, man-loving? Is that even a word?
Oh, I didn't even hear that. He was a stupid kid only interested in horse hairstyles and man-loving. Sounds like you're being modest, Renee.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue. His
What Monseigneur
sorry.
Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drisson. 2 days later that was. And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Foobar Ball, I see you resubbed. I don't see a notification though, but thank you so much.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Hold on, you're just a little bit proud of Renee's heroics, aren't you?
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like René himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be, officer?
Well, yeah, quite impressive. It's men like Renee who made Revachol great once. I'm not impressed. All his heroics, and where is he now? You gotta play to win. Look after you first. This doesn't seem like a good moment to express an opinion. I don't want to risk it. Quite impressive.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't end this out for anyone with a service record. Oh no, you have to get shot. Repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will
Poltroon.
never understand.
I haven't heard that since Bugs Bunny. Thanks for the story, Renee.
Bah! There were many such
Bah!
stories in those days. Many such men, too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic
Damn it!
story of your own. Impress this old
I
soldier.
wasted that goddamn morale. Okay. Try to come up with here's impress an old soldier. How we doing? Alright. So I can get a bonus from you guys and still make it 11 or 12. Thank you for your time. Autosave.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
What? The what? Sounds like my stomach is growling. What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
What is fascism?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachol's problems?
I don't know. Who is the salt the source of Revachol's problems? Foreigners, financiers, leftist academicians, liberals. I thought you were my circulatory system.
Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
It's a tough one, man. Foreigners, financiers, leftists, academicians, and liberals. Ooh, close one. Pulling away. Foreigners pulling away. Well, foreigners, right?
Yes, them. But also, women.
Woman?
Women. Men of war.
Oh.
You don't like that.
What?
They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
Stay masculine, guys. Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we call it something else, like traditionalism?
Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that.
Okay, stomach, I made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the judgment.
You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota.
All right. Do we opt in or opt out? I will keep my views for the glory of our original nation. Absolutely not. I'm not going to be played by an upset stomach. All right, Mighty Rabbit, have a good lurk. Looks like we're in. For the glory of the Revolutionary Nation.
For the nation. Smart. Best not to mention the woo men too often. That's why you're the head and I am the stomach.
No, fascism about industry and politics and nationalhood, not women. I'm absolutely okay with women. Pat your stomach. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. She stole my heart and my cat. No, fascism about industry and politics.
Of course you are, Bruta. Of
Oh.
course.
I guess it doesn't
A
matter.
wink-shaped growl sounds from your ass.
A wink-shaped growl sounds from your ass. Perfect. Enormous bulls worthy of real men. Okay. That was... Man, that guy was fucking long-winded, dude. Did not expect to be there for an hour. Oh, no, back up. This musty smell of potato cellar in spring emanates from the air vent. All right. We never went in the bookstore. Yeah, I gotta watch Justice League, man. You're right. Where do you watch it? By the way, I don't know where to even watch it. Oh, every green dot I click on, I get something, right? Oops. Oh, I get 10 cents for every green orb click. That's right, 10 cents. Nice. Book collects national recipes of Arda. Quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. Tome of Fascist Magic, rather candid. Just come over and watch it with me, Zeke. Let's spend 4 hours together. That sounds like a great idea. Poop Tech Jeff, thank you for the 55 months. Cheers to you. Oh, is it HBO Max? Oh, okay, HBO Max. Got it. Is that the map?
Several maps have
Yes!
been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove.
Give it to
They're
me!
held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez. This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme, Ozon, Laurentide, Fas a la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white.
How long have you been watching? What? You got a point? What? Oh, 4 hours though. Oh, how long have you been watching? Yeah, the streams.
Disintegrating
Right?
into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Can you see cities on the islands?
You can on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu on archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas.
Jesus Christ, what are we doing here, man?
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle
Just
of
throwing all the
coastlines and
names at me.
azimuths,
Why?
all pointing into
Am I
pale
supposed to
nothingness.
memorize this?
Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called.
How many good points, bad points do I have? Good cop, bad point? You know what I mean. I have 4 of them. I don't even know what the fuck they mean.
Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away. Perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust.
All right, I guess I'll look at the map of Revachol.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction.
Kuno's been a real shit this whole game, Tornus. I can't punch him. I can't shoot his sister. Like, he's been like a slippery fucking bastard this entire game.
To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East. Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst. It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is, north of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have, but it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world, you're still alive. It's not really a map, it's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there.
Can I buy these maps?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
I have almost 8 real. I'm good.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
You seem to underestimate my resources.
Yes, yes.
Sure,
Are you
okay.
interested or not?
Well, it's a white check. I could keep trying to steal this thing. Hold on. I can make my chances a little better. Get on my yellow thieving gloves. And let's see what else. Nope, not composure. Yeah, I need interfacing, right? Interfacing is my specialty. Yeah, there we go.
Several maps have been attached to a bullet. The maps look old and faded.
Should
Your
be
eye
pretty
catches a
good.
map of
7
Elysium,
to 12,
a map
so
of Revachol,
I just need a
and
5 or
a map of
higher.
Martinez.
Just need a 5 or higher, and you know what? I'd offer to let you guys help me, but you guys would fuck me on this because you don't want me stealing from the library, so screw you. I'm not gonna let you try and help me. All right, 5 or better. Let's go.
You peek at the
Jesus Christ.
waiting for her to be distracted.
Don't make it close or
When she's
anything.
not looking, you deftly rip the map off the bulletin board and pocket it. You're now the proud owner of a map of Martinez, which, to be honest, did not even cost that much.
Shut up, narrator voice in my head. No luck, Chuck. Thank you for 81 months.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez, they're quite valuable, though they might
Why
not
is the
look
Martinez
it.
one
That
so
whole
cheap?
thing, it's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
What happened?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Hey, 90 cents is like almost 5% of a room for the night. It's 9 green circles or 9 bottles, Tornus. Yeah, see? Tornus knows the value of a thievery. Now, a worn map of Martinez dating from 48 at title top reads, Bienvenue at Revachol. It's a bit out of date as it was originally created by a design studio that failed to attempt to spruce Martinez up to the gap.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North. Finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal.
Thank
and
you,
select the
tutorial
map
agent. Fucking finally! Wait a minute, what the? Oh. Oh, I see, okay. So, there, okay. Definite places that I haven't been yet. The waterfront, I gotta get across the thing. Get over here. There's like 3 other fucking lands I haven't even touched yet. God damn, there's a lot of shit in this shit. Okay.
The plaque on the shelf reads, biographies of famous people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was the magic? Damn it. I wish I wouldn't have clicked that because I couldn't read it. Anything of note?
I would say the greatest innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is Innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
Hey, what up, KBP? Good to see you. Great. I don't need to know anymore.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
Wait, what? I can't steal it?
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin.
Yeah.
None of these seem important.
Just
or
vapid
suddenly,
egoism.
a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover.
Hey!
Next to Irv's life story,
driver!
you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called The Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
I know that guy.
Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time.
All right, bye. What is this?
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by some. These three things are the point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice. It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give wholeness, unity, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself. The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from.
Oh, okay.
How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent.
Sir, I can't have you end up...
Okay. There's just so much. I mean, even though it's all voiced, it's still like, holy shit, there's so much.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
The detective stories, right?
Hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
All right, I'll come back to this place. This place seems dense, to put it lightly. What's back here? Oh, is this the adult book part?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
What's behind the curtain?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Are you trying to give me, are you trying to use suggestion?
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
This is my my third time starting the game, but this is the most hours I put into it thus far.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
What do we do, Chad? Pull open the curtains? Or ignore the curtains? Oh, we're pulling them open? Big surprise!
Just
Whoop!
as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Hand closed around the pen in her fingers, nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is about the curse? That's why you're afraid?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
What? That's probable
I'm
cause.
sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
All right. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. All right. I'll think about it for a while. Tough one. I knew that was going to be pretty close. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
I'll ignore them for now. I can come back to them, though. Hold on. Let me save it.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportune moment to ask later.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money.
What?
I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor. One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Certainly there are good things to be said about dependence.
It forged ties between us working people. Good practice for fighting our common enemy. You misunderstand me. I'm a powerful feudal lord. I demand tribute. This is about traditions. Damn, you're right. What kind of a business relationship would that kickstart? Excuse me, I don't even know why I said that. A lapse of professionalism that does not represent my values. Let's see. Yes. You misunderstand me. I'm a powerful feudal lord and demand tribute. This is about traditions.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility for the energy they bring into this space. Tribute? Power? These are not the traditions we're used to in this part of the world.
So you're the owner?
I am.
Oh.
The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Okay. Why are you so uptight about the curtains?
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
Are you using spells on me?
She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half yet.
Oh. Storage room, then why are you so tense?
I'm not tense, I'm just... Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed.
Aha!
Just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains.
How does the curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Annette mentioned that previous tenants have experienced some financial troubles.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Okay, why didn't you just tell me right away it's cursed?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Have you sought help?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the ward as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people.
Would you like me to take the case? I can investigate, see if the curse is real.
Most certainly not.
What?
I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
What if I want to buy a book?
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go.
What
Go.
type of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a
Okay.
She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about the books.
Do you even know what books you have for sale?
Truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose. But you don't learn about the important things in life from fabricated stories.
Wait. Shouldn't a storekeeper know about her
I
wares?
provide a valuable service. As long as people buy books, I'm fine.
Where do you learn about the important things then?
Truth is available if you just know where to look. And you have to open and free your mind to understand.
Okay, I'll take another look then.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
I don't know. Yeah, of course. Nah, she's definitely slacking off. It doesn't matter. Now tell me something else. Brian the dad, thank you for 2 months. Welcome back. Of course she was a proper girl.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
10, she was certainly very polite and helpful. 5, I felt some interest. 1, not impressed. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that. Oh, 10. Very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
All this pressure makes her really anxious. Oh, all this pressure makes her really anxious. You know she's been chewing her nails.
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Life comes at you fast.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Shit, Kim, I forgot you were here. Goddamn, you didn't speak out this entire time. Alright, what you're doing is wrong, even I know that. This is true and obviously the will of the market, but maybe make an exception for your daughter. Yeah, actually, it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything. So what you're doing is wrong, even I know that, and I usually don't know anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy.
You ever seen this happen to somebody? I have. It's pretty fucking awesome. Wait. Like, their entire system shuts down, just like, I can't be wrong, but I am wrong. I don't know how I'm wrong, but I'm never wrong.
She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Can you say that again, asshole?
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons.
Oh, okay.
I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
Man. I just wanted you to apologize to your kid and treat her better. You don't have to be all self-deprecating about it. Is this husband Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
What's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighbourhoods east of Jamrock.
Oh.
You may know it for its massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent, almost inaudibly so.
Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Why not?
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand.
What do you mean I don't look like a father? I don't? Are you sure?
I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
All right, that's something else.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer.
Look at that.
Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
All right. Now, drama. I think I've got something that increases drama, but we'll see. Farewell for now, book peddler. Oh, I have a thought to finish.
Apricot chewing gum scented one.
Okay, let's go. What is this? This is the weird one. About my
August
ex, I
2nd,
think.
Early late summer. You're getting off the streetcar
Oh,
in Le Jardin,
Okay.
east of the river. Her father and mother are middle class. The nylon of her little jacket rustles next to you in the dark like autumn leaves. Her heels click on the pavement. You're walking up to the gate in front of her parents' house. She takes out her chewing gum and you kiss her. A feeling like electricity flows through your whole body. Immediately, you know that you've entered a completely different world.
Perception. +2 perception. Betrayal lingers everywhere. Cool. So my perception is pretty fucking high by now. Oh yeah, my perception's at an 8. Killing it. All right. Oh, that's right. We're gonna look for drama increasing things. Nope. I think it's blue, right? Wait a minute. I thought for sure I had something with drama on it. Oh, is it these? Oh, -1 drama. Gotta take those off. Okay. I knew I had something with drama on it, so. All right, so this check should be fairly...
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Yeah,
And
doable.
welcome to crime, romance,
So
and
5...
biographies of famous people.
5 or higher. So I just gotta avoid 1, 2, 3, 4.
Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend.
Phew.
Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Okay. Wait, what if I don't want to lie?
You're not lying. You're giving her peace of mind. The means are thus justified.
Ma'am, I came here, I'm here to help. I've handled paranormal situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
Yeah, I've gotten a 12. I gotten boxcars on a check that was 3 or greater. So it was the best check you could get. I only had to avoid a 2, snake eyes, and I got boxcars on it, of course. Of course. All right. Don't think I have. I've returned from the void. Oh. You want me to read the perception? Okay. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Oh, info, right, okay. I forgot these all have detailed info. At high levels, perception takes in every final detail of the physical world, enough to overwhelm all but the strongest mind. However, with low levels, you're still going to miss out on everything. After all, you can't arrest what you can't see, hear, or smell. Yeah, the perception, I'll have too much input. I read a book, got depressed, and quit being a policeman. And killed, that's what I did. I've done that death before. I have returned from the void, a paradetective from a long line of paradetectives.
You're no paradetective. You look nothing like one.
What does one look
and
like?
You're clearly a drinker.
Hey.
Pardon me for being so blunt, but...
You look like one. The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook.
I admit I've had my fair share of drinks, but only because the spectral realm is parapsychologically taxing. You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void. Al Ghul hails from beyond the veil, ma'am. Al Ghul guides the way. I don't know. I don't know which one. Oh, Panan? I did that already. I did that today, Panan. I got that death. I shot myself in the mouth. So I've gotten a lot of the deaths you can get in the game, apparently. Al Ghul hails from beyond the veil, ma'am. Al Ghul guides the way.
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
I am the Void Revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies.
I should have realized. A pattern lies within the fabric. The hand of fate guides us. Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
Wait, the hand of fate? Manos? The hand of fate?
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
No problem whatsoever. Your family is safe. The Phantoms are no match for me. Just ask my partner, Kim. He'll vouch for me. I will get the bags, master. Just ask my partner Kim. He'll vouch for me.
Oh,
He hasn't been listening.
certainly so, ma'am. I can assure you my partner is eminent in this particular field.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
Hand over your heart on my honor. Actually, I'm not really feeling the vibe anymore. Psychic force has left me. I'm not gonna let you fuck this one up. On my honor.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Oh my god, the
Do
entity.
not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity. For I have sensed its presence.
You have?
Yes.
The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Chimney, the passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite
I never did this on any of my
anxious to know
playthroughs.
what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
I have a few more questions about the curse.
Okay, but please, only a few questions.
Oh, never
The
mind.
woman looks aloof.
Bye, book peddler. I will save it. Okay. Oh, I have one honor now, I guess. I'm really spreading out the political views, aren't I? All right. Well, what do you think? Do we continue on with this malignant entity, or do we go back to the fucking body that we found before? Oh, hey, there's a green bubble. I want to click on that. There you go. Give me some money.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks
Entity?
featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall.
Wow.
Mountains of it. Heroic quantities of Heimdall.
Okay.
Rows and rows of Heimdall men blur your vision. Maybe 100.
How many are there?
Man from Heimdall and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Heimdall and the false god. Man from Heimdall and the scorched earth. Man from Heimdall, the Heimdall colonies. Man from Heimdall and the swamp beast. Man from Heimdall and the snow crabs.
Is that all?
Not even close.
Oh, good
Man
lord.
from Heimdall in hell. Man
Pain
from Heimdall
threshold?
and the forest of slaves. Man from Heimdall under the lake. Man from Heimdall, Heimdall burning. There's even the Trial of Death, a pastoral combat gamebook set in the world of Heimdall man, and so much more.
Pain threshold. Okay, that's physique, right? Yeah. Okay. What's the chances? It's a 2 on a 10, so I gotta get 8 or higher? You wanna help me? You wanna give me a point in physique, guys? Help me out with this one. Let's do this. I don't think I have anything that helps me with pain threshold in my inventory. You did it. Hey, thanks. All right, so now we got to get a 7 or higher.
Nothing of interest. Only
Fucking
silence and
6!
cosmic background pain radiation.
Oh well.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
I know I can retry, but I don't want to. Ever. I'm never coming back here.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Raubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while.
That sounds like a German
We have
name.
games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
I don't feel as if I have any kids.
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization.
Why can't I
Then
steal
set
it?
off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
So what about all these world things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things.
What?
Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
I want to look
An
through
endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
Oh, do you guys play WC2E?
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Raubritter Rubbing Knights. Oh, nice.
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game.
I want to steal
Nuts
this stuff.
and
Why
miniature.
can't I steal
The
it
sticker
all?
on it displays 25 real.
All right. I think we've looked at most of the stuff here. Let me talk to her real quick and then.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win.
I'm just gonna say that.
Out of the rain and into the gutter.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away.
Oh, what is it?
I thought this would fit you.
Hey!
Thanks for helping out. Not
Dick
me.
Mullen hat!
The city, I mean.
Woohoo!
Like a detective does.
A detective hat?
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework
Wait a
now.
minute.
Before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
Are you saying I don't look? Are you saying I don't look professional? Are you saying this guy right here? This guy right here with the tank top, the raincoat, and the underwear on. You're saying this guy doesn't look professional? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Oh, but this one just gives me +1 to encyclopedia. Nice. That looks like a shitty, terrible gunslinger. Oh man, just bad. So I've said I'm not gonna wear anything with a negative on it. Oh, that's okay. Positives only. Yep, so I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, the only thing, like, honestly, that's better that I should be wearing is this. But do you think that? I don't know, man. It's a toss-up. Which one looks better on me? The duster or the raincoat? I gotta go with the raincoat, man. The raincoat looks fucking debonair as fuck. But I could do the duster too. Okay. All right. You're right. The duster makes the yellow gloves pop. And the tank top. Sure. Good point. Good point. Good. I love it. Okay. Quick save, and let's go check out the entity.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket
Yeah. I'm going in.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Oh!
Oh, she tries to look away. Okay. There we go. Put that on. And, yeah, we'll just walk in all nonchalant with our stereo and our flashlight here. They hate this noise. They really hate it. Put the glasses on? No, I won't put the glasses on. The glasses have negatives. See? -1, +1, +1, -1. +1, -1. No. You can't even see my face anyway. You can't even see my eyes. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Okay. I got a +1 for breaking in the communard apartment. Oh, really? Oh, because I already broke down a door once. All right. I mean, I got the key. Let's knock first.
Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed out, dark echo.
I mean, we gotta try it. Oh God, this is gonna be great.
Ow. Shoot.
Oh man, it was
Whose moronic
kinda
idea
close,
was it to
though.
just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Oh, okay. Let's see what we say. Oh God, try to be running. This wasn't the best idea. I deserve this. My body deserves to suffer for being weak and disappointing. Is that blood I'm seeing? Please don't cry. Please don't cry. I don't want to see me cry. Looks better than my guy in Cyberpunk. Yeah, soot-covered street urchins. Cyberpunk is so super disappointing. In the way you have to, like, if you want to maximize your armor, you look like a fucking fop. Like a dipshit in Cyberpunk if you have the, like, it's all just patchwork bullshit and I hate it. All right, anyway. Please don't cry. Please don't cry. I don't want to see me cry.
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets. After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Kim, maybe you should go first.
Detective, you're the one in charge.
Okay. Oh. They obviously didn't expect me to have a radio on me. Didn't even bother to put it in. Hold on. I can't hear you, Kim. 1 second. Let me put this down. Okay. There we go. Now maybe there'll be some background music, perhaps.
What is this place?
It's an adventure. It's another world beyond the veil. Looks like a gym to me. I think this may be Artemitep's boxing club for young athletes. It's the netherworld beyond the veil.
No, it's a gym. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
I'm shining it right in your face.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, The room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages?
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on, shall we?
Alright. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna touch that thing. It gives me a dime every time I touch something. Sand is dripping from the punching bag. Poster says, Sidious Fortis. The rest is worn off. Actually, it's Kitius Fortis. Wait a minute. There we go. Smells like leather and sweat. Oh shit, that shot-put ball's worth some money. Damn, dude. Can I not? I can't put it in my hand? Oh. Alright. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates.
Probably pretty easy.
It's 60 kilograms.
Is
Your
it?
triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard remove the collars? It should be a felony. Actually, I don't really care about safety hazards.
No one does until they get smashed under the barbell.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get my lifting pants on. What do I got? I got something for the physical instrument, right? Nope, that's half light. I thought I had something that gave me +1 to physical instrument. I already have it on. I do have it on. Oh, it's my tank top. That's right, my tank top. I'm feeling pretty good about this. What do you guys think? You guys feel like giving me some physique? Let's get some muscles. You ready? Give me some physique. I'm ready to lift this bad boy. Let's go. Ugh. Just in case this kills me. It probably won't kill me though. Ugh. All right, how we do? I don't think you did anything. I don't think you helped me at all. It took my psyche down. I see that. It gave me motorics.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor.
All right, so
like a dog
3,
for its master.
4, 13 or better. All right, here comes the boxcars. Let's go.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an... You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
I'm sure it's just heartburn.
No, it's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse.
Okay.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you...
Oh. Have we got this
Cop
one before?
suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM.
I wonder if we got
passed
this death
away
already or
yesterday.
not.
His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague.
Oh, that's right.
But I think before he ever had a heart attack.
I have seen that one. Chester said, because Chester says some shit and he's a fucking asshole. We hate Chester. All right,
The
well,
barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
I mean, I could get it and waste my healing item. I could just use it now.
You manage to hoist it off the ground.
Oh,
but
wow.
the barbell feels
Snake
rigid
eyes.
and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
Fuck you, stupid barbell.
Weightlifting was never my favorite either.
God damn it. It cost me a morale, too. Fuck.
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
I'm out of here. All right. There's nothing else to like interact with here. What the fuck? Oh, it's probably I probably have to lift the fucking thing, don't I? To like dispel the demons, I probably have to lift that fucking barbell, I'd imagine. There's nothing else to interact with besides that barbell. Yeah. Man. Nope. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Oh, this? This does not look like stairs to me. It looks like it. I mean, hold on. What I saw was this. It looks like shelving. It's because of the art. The art style, like, I couldn't figure out, like, what it was. Or it didn't look like what it was. Always blocked by old window panes and debris. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. What the fuck is a demijohn? New skill point! Wild animals stare at that are stuffed and mounted. Hooray! Oh shit, I have 2 skill points? Oh no, that's my pain threshold. Never mind. Never mind. Alright. All the thought slots are unlocked. So now I'm going to get Revacholian nationalhood or nationhood, rigorous self-critique, Mazovian socioeconomics, indirect modes of taxation. You know, I've been waiting for long enough. Might as well do the Mazovian socioeconomics. And then I have all the thoughts filled. Yeah, I forgot. Touching on each one of those gives me a, yeah, it gives me 1 experience point for every one of these things I touch. Oh man, some good money in there. A naked mannequin torso, strange yellow color. But where are the clothes it used to display? Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten. Baby wants blue velvet. Baby wants blue velvet. Hey, money, give me that. MC Gaming Owl, let the mods mod. You don't have to fucking do it for him. Thank you, though. Skis with slipstream painted on the laminated top layer. Oh, autosave, huh? A Rubik's Cube. Wait, production schedule. Filament memory. The fuck is this thing? Cube-like crisscross filament feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure covered in dust. Silver tape on the side reads, production schedule. Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. Is that... No. Radio computer, this doesn't count as a radio computer. Okay, whatever. Fuck you then, I don't care. Alright. Steel rotor blades bearing a Slipstream logo. Is this Emma's atelier? A few asking found on your page, won't say anything more about it. It's alright, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural.
This is a role-playing board with a map on it. Oh my god, what?
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawing.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic, translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
This one's important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Tworg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
Good job. Little self-referential humor there. Good job. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Oh, thank you. Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow.
I wonder if I get a bonus if I... Look at this photograph! Maybe I do?
Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
I have it.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, Tune out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe.
That's a great slogan.
The full text reads, Heat Death of the Universe
It's
is
the new black. Oh my god.
Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Okay. Let's watch a video, shall we?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind?
Are you telling me to steal it, Kim? Because I will. I'll steal it.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
I'm going to turn it
The
on.
machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open. It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing I put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary
shit, right!
call-in radio games. That's
I know the
what
password.
it
I
is.
talked to that lady about it. And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Oh. That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys. Nothing happens.
What?
The filament slides out of its glowing nest. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Something's missing.
I know.
There's no
I know. Okay. Do a little quick save. Do a little save, hard save there. Okay, there we go. All right. That is going to do it for Disco Elysium today.